Good morning, folks. How are ye? Folks? Who the fuck says folks? As you can see, it's currently 7:10. I've only gotten about 6.5 hours sleep, which for me is about an hour and a half less than what I need. There's my gym gear all nice and ready and my shoes underneath. And my gym bag nicely packed and ready to go. Who is this guy? You up? So if I'm training first thing in the morning, I'll usually have a shake beforehand, and this is something that I'll tell my clients to do. A lot of people like to train fasted, and that's absolutely fine. It's ultimately personal preference. But it's important to remember that if you've just slept like 7 or 8 hours, it's probably been maybe even 10 or 12 hours before you've had your last protein serving. By the time you finish gym session, it could be the bones of 13, 14 hours. So fasting is fine, just not ideal to do a workout on an empty stomach. Make sure that you just get something light in beforehand. This is going to be my first proper intense session in about the last 3 weeks, so I was told to stay away from lifting heavy, from pushing myself a lot for 4 weeks, but I just can't fucking last another week going around feeling like a cheese string. So I'm gonna go in, take things a little bit harder than I have been doing so far. My first session back, and I'm not sure my surgeon is going to be too happy with me because I'm putting on the full stack.
Artlist.io.
It's a failure.
Music licensing.
For anyone who's too nervous to come into a gym because you don't know how to use the machines or you feel like you look like an idiot, it might make you feel better that I'm training for 10 years and coming into this gym I still needed 2 fellas to give me a hand setting up the pendulum squat machine, so you're definitely not the only one. Sorry. I can't fucking... Watch this. He's only back to the gym one day and he's already full stack in the leg curl. They don't make him like me anymore. Lads, come on. You're going to need new machines in here. The big man's back. Tony, get comfy because you could be here for a while. We'll have to go single leg full stack next time. I had every intention of coming in here and doing like 2 exercises per body part, but literally after 2 sets of pendulum squats, I thought I was honestly going to get sick. I had to take like a 20-minute break. So that's a lesson if you're coming back to the gym after some time off, whether it's 2 or 3 weeks or 4 weeks, ease yourself into it. Understand that you're not going to be able to do the same amount of volume, the same intensity as you were. Right, so the big men are back from the gym. Just picked up a few bits on my way home. I was just thinking I may as well make this into a full day of eating, seeing as I've documented everything I've been eating so far. So I picked up a litre of Diet Pepsi, a protein bar with 30 grams of protein in it, so I assume it's going to taste like a brick. Fucking sounds like one. And then we picked up some dark chocolate because according to Tony, it's healthier than fucking regular chocolate and helps with the pump or some shit like that. Right, we're going to go with a taste test here. Ugh. Let me just fucking open it normally. That actually looks like a fucking turd in a wrapping. That is disgusting. I'm sure it's going to taste all right though.
What if you eat?
Do you know what? It's actually not bad. It's like a shit Snickers. Yeah. It's actually kind of a waste when you think about it if you could have a shake for like 100 calories as opposed to having a protein bar for over 200. Because you can actually eat something that you enjoy instead of pretending like you enjoy protein bars. At best, a 5 out of 10. Jay Cutler got new kicks. I don't know if you can hear him, but my mate upstairs is back with the fucking jackhammer on the ceiling. Shut up! So, I had the protein bar there, but the protein bar. But with the protein bar, it's getting a bit technical here and you're probably going to switch off. But you need a certain amount of an amino acid called leucine in a protein serving for that serving to essentially be worthwhile. So protein bars generally don't have a high amount of leucine, but something that does is most protein powders. So what I'm going to do to complement the 30 grams of protein I got from the protein bar is have a shake alongside that, so I get enough leucine to make the serving of protein beneficial for building my muscles. So this is how things were looking after my first proper gym session in over 3 weeks. And to be honest with you, aside from the horrendous posing, the tan, and of course the hair that makes me look like I just got out of prison, things aren't looking too bad here. It just goes to show that we don't lose muscle at anywhere near the rate that we think we do, and most of the size that we think we lose is all in our head, especially if we stay on top of our protein and our general activity. So here we have meal number 1, I actually think, because I'm fucking eating anything substantial today aside from shakes and bars. So here we have sweet potato, Cajun chicken and veg washed down with a 7-Up free. So the two of us have decided that we're either going to be eating out or we're going to be ordering in, because the hassle of fucking cooking food and washing up after ourselves is just not something that we're willing to do, and it's time consuming as well. Like, the meal prep is still very fucking expensive out here. I think we paid, it's about €8 or €9 a meal, which isn't great. But we're just paying for the convenience of having it dropped to the door every morning and not having to wash up or anything like that. Right, you're lucky I'm even updating this meal, because the last thing that I want to do is talk rubber. I'm just after spending the last 3 hours rifling through over 50 exercise demonstration voiceovers for the app that I'll be releasing in about a month. This is meal 2. It's only 2 meals I've had today. The rest has been kind of shitty snacking and protein snacking. We have another one of the prep meals is rice, veg and minced meat, all washed down with my second bottle of Diet Pepsi for the day. So my blood type is going to be half carbonated. Right, so it's currently nearly midnight. I have to keep my voice down because Big T is gone to bed. To be honest with you, I've been so busy that I've forgotten to eat for the last number of hours. Fucking happens to me all the time, especially when I'm doing full days of eating. So I'm going to get some calories in before I go to bed. And before you fucking nerds come after me, oh, you shouldn't be eating a big meal before bed. Rather eat a big meal before bed than wake up looking like a fucking skeleton. So what I'm going to have is a protein shake with a bowl of cornflakes, and that'll be pretty much me done for today. This actually fucking doesn't taste too bad. Vanilla protein, the milk and the cornflakes actually goes really, really good. That's the end of today's video. So thank you very, very much for tuning in. Make sure that you subscribe and make sure you come back and join me for the next video. Take care.